Hello, everyone. This is Kendrick Dix. As you saw right there, the conclusion of NXT as Natalia and Cora J had their match. It was a match that was about student versus teacher, or fan versus superstar. We'll get to the latest coming up. But first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling Show here on Connect TV for the NXT Ring Report. Thank you all for watching. This is Kendra Diggs here. Thank you for joining us here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT Ring Report. So, we got a lot to get to. Even tonight, right here, the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. The winner will earn themselves a future NXT Women's Championship match of their choosing. So our tag team championship. If I was these women, I'd be one to challenge for the women's title. If you ask me, to go against the lovely Mandy Rose. But we'll get to that in a couple of minutes. Also, too, a new debut as Gable Stevenson's brother. Um, I forgot his name, but he made his debut and he's joining the Diamond Mine coming up. So we'll get to the latest. But first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and scan. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Let's get to the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. We'll kick things off with that in just a bit. But we're going to kick off with this. The NXT Women's, well, I thought the Women's Tag Team titles was on the line, but it ain't. It could have been a qualifying match, no one contenders match or something to earn themselves a championship contenders. Well, in the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane defended their goal. Went with the women's champion Mandy Rose in their corner to take on the team of Wendy Chu and Roxanne Perez. You see right here, Mandy Rose looking stunning as ever with her women's championship up in tow. I think Mandy Rose saying that she's going to be women's champion for a long time, but she had to watch her back because these NXT Women Breakout Tournament stars are coming, and they're coming with full swing. I'm telling you that right now, especially from last week when Mandy had this bad tan and made her look a little bit rough in shape. But Mandy was in her girls' corner when they took on the team of Winnie Chu and Roxanne Perez. Toxic Attraction not wasting any time attacking who they thought was a threat for their women's title coming forward. But we'll see how that all plays out in the long run with NXT when the women's tag team champions and the women's champion with this breakout tournament. But speaking of the breakout tournament kicked off tonight. As you see right here, Nikita Lyons versus against Arian Grace. Couple of others that were recognizable. Falcon Henry got the win, and she advances, and she'll meet Nikita Lyons next week. Nikita Lyons was in action. She took on Arian Grace. Remember we told you last week that Arian Grace is the daughter of Santina Marella. She was in action against Nikita Lyons, and Nikita Lyons calls herself the Nikita Lyons could win this thing. I believe she will win this thing. Nikita Lyons got the win over Arian Grace. Nikita Lyons means business. She could be next in line for NXT Women's Championship shot down the road, as well as Last Legend and Zakima. We'll see that next week. Roxanne Perez and Nia Jax, that's next week. So a lot of NXT breakout stars coming into this tournament. So we'll see a couple of them next week. Like we said, we know Nikita Lyons ain't playing. We know that. We know, and choose Kiana James next week. She'll go against you know who. So look out for that too. And Lash Legend next week. So there's a lot going on in store. So we'll see that. Also, too, Roger Strong introduced the newest member to the Diamond Mine, Damien Kemp. Man, you may not know who Damien Kemp is. Damien Kemp is the brother of Olympic gold medalist and soon to be Raw superstar whenever Gable Stevenson makes his way. As you see Damien Kemp right there, the newest member of Roderick Strong's sorry about that, Roderick Strong's Diamond Mine. Roger Strong adding to his stable, got rid of just about everybody, and now he keeps making more people come in the stable. So look for Roger Strong probably to add more people into this stable as it eventually goes. Also, too, Solo Sakai looking for championship gold. He wants Cameron Grimes' NXT North American Championship, but Cameron Grimes gave him a condition. The only way you get a championship match against me is you got to go through former champion Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes not looking too good in his situation, but we'll see coming forward with that. Also, to Abba Fire, who normally was Kaylee Ray. Abba Fire got her win over this past week, and she defeated a jobber, and she's repackaging herself as Abba Fire. I hate that. They could call Kaylee Ray, but they call her Abba Fire. They come out with these stupid gimmicks for these folks and making them believe that we just don't know what's going on. We already know what's going on, but Abba Fire got the win and her re-debuting. Please. Also too, Saray with Chase Waller got the win, and I guess he was trying to be Saray or something. They was teaming up against Grayson Waller and Tiffany Stratton. They got their revenge over the two social climbers. I'm surprised they ain't a couple, but we'll see that sometime within. Plus two, Joe Gacy, the what do you want to call cult like leader of the NXT in a way. He decided that he would issue the challenge to Braun Breaker, the NXT champion, at the last week when Braun wasn't around in their championship match, and Braun got abducted by these druids. Braun just got done defending his championship until these druids attacked Braun out of nowhere, leaving Braun out. So now Braun is will respond to Joe Gacy's invitation. Whether or not he'll join Joe Gacy down the road, there's only time will tell on that. Plus, two Brooks, that girl got a win. I guess I talked about it earlier, but as you saw right there. What else happened tonight? All right. Well, we know it was that time. We know that Natalia. This has been building up for months until Natalia right here. Natalia from last week. Natalia teamed up with Last Legend and went against the Key Lions and Core J. Natalia upset they couldn't get the job done, but things started happening and it went to awry as Natalia the veteran, went against Core J, and she took her down, and Core J didn't get back up enough. Core J down and out from the sharpshooter. She passed out. But Natalia won the match due to via submission. Well, now Natalia turns her focus to Friday when her and her SmackDown tag team partner, Shayna Baszler, who's a former women's tag team champion, Natalia also a former women's tag team champion in her own right. They team up to go against Sasha Banks and Naomi for the women's tag team titles this Friday on SmackDown. But Natalia thought about it, and she thought that Core J earned her respect, and Core J did. And the two embraced and hugged, which closed out NXT, the show itself. So Natalia getting herself prepared for her match against Sasha Banks and Naomi with Shayna Baszler in her corner, but she found a new level of respect for Core J at the end. So that's going to end it. And then also too on Hot Topics, Lacey Evans has officially moved to the Raw brand. What that mean for the Sassy Southern Belle? After reports that she wants everyone to acknowledge her and stuff after she gave a heartwarming tell-out story. Well, we don't know what Lacie Evans is going to do from next, but only time will tell. Lacie Evans. Hopefully, we'll get a little bit more info on Raw this week. So we're gonna end it with Natalya and Cora J hugging it out. So thank you all for watching this edition of Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. I've been your host, KJ Dick, saying so long, and we'll see you tomorrow night for AEW Dynamite. See you later.